What's going on, people? So you're looking to get out of that daggum 9 to 5. Looking to get out of that 9 to 5. You're looking to, start doing something different. Get your time back, right? Stop trading your time for money. You're looking for something that's going to give you more financial freedom. Well, you found it. You can do it a lot of ways, but one way you can do it is through real estate, right? And the way to without having a lot of money involved is that you can do it through wholesaling real estate. And the reason you can do it through wholesale real estate without a lot of money involved because the only thing you need to pay for in wholesale and real estate is you pay to make connections, right? That's what you pay for. Desiree Martin, what's going on IG? How you doing, Desiree? How you doing? But yeah, you pay for connections. But this live, we're going to be talking about how you can quit your 9 to 5 through real estate, and I've done the same. I was able to quit my 9 to 5, um, start being in real estate full time. Started off wholesaling real estate, which led me into flipping real estate, which is going to lead me into buying and holding large commercial real estate, and I'm looking forward to it. So if you're looking to do some of the same stuff, you're in the right spot. Come with your questions, ask everything, that you could think of, and I'm here to answer it, man. Um, as you come in, let me know who you are, what you got going on, where you from, all the other good stuff, man. Let me know what y'all got going on out there. Um, you know, uh, Let me see. Desiree Mark came through on IG. Shout out to her. My guy Rich on YouTube. What's going on, man? Tanya, how you doing tonight? Cody, what's up, Cody? How you doing, man? Jaden, what's going on, man? Jaden says, "Paper soldier ready for duty." Hey, got to go out here and try to get it, man. That's unfortunately, that's what you got to do. But how can you stop chasing paper, right? How can you stop chasing paper, um, trading your time for money? How can you gain more freedom, right? More freedom of your time, more control of what you do day in and day out, and still get income, not just regular income, extraordinary income. You can get some crazy income with this real estate stuff, and at the same time, you can get some crazy freedom, right? So we're gonna be talking about those things tonight. Um, like I said, I'm gonna be here to answer your questions, how you can get started, um, some tips, tricks, things you can do to get your systems going, get your processes going to where you can be consistently doing deals, right? Consistently doing deals. That's the goal, man. Life's goal is to be consistent, right? At whatever it is that you're trying to do. So that's what we're gonna be talking about tonight, along with, you know, updating y'all on what I got going on in this real estate game, man. Uh, Still trying to sell my flips, still flipping property, still wholesaling property. Um, and I think we got a closing on Friday. I know we got one. We might actually have two closings on Friday. We got to see. But we definitely got one closing on Friday. May have another one. We're getting a property listed this week. Um, and we have other properties listed that we're hoping to go under contract on um, this week. And we have a closing. So we got closing this week. Um, and then in 2 more weeks, no, 3 more weeks, we got another closing, right? So should be two closings this week, and in 3 weeks, we have another closing. We might have a closing in between that. It just depends, man. So things is going, man. Things is going. And we're excited, man. We're excited. Looking forward to, bringing in more leads, getting more deals done, all that other good stuff, man. That's what I got going on my end. Um, Brandon, what's going on, man? Where you from, Brandon? I know we got Rich and Tanya from South Georgia. We got Cody out in KC. We got Greg in the NYC. And Mr. Brandon, where you from, man? Y'all come through. Let us know where you from, what you got going on. We're looking to expand into other states. We're looking to go more into North Carolina and into Texas, really. North Carolina and Texas. We're looking to get into those areas and see what we can do. Jay said, I'm digging through the dirt to get these diamonds, man. Hey, better keep digging, dude. You just got to start going and decide that, you're not going to stop, right? That's the biggest thing, man. You got to decide I'm going and I'm not going to stop. And I think that's what puts you over the top. The fact that you're going to say, hey, look, I'm not going to give up. And long as you keep going, long as you keep trying, long as you keep making progress and not giving up, you're going to win, right? You're going to be able to do the, you're going to figure this thing out one way or the other. You're going to figure it out, man. You're going to be able to figure it out. You're going to be able to do deals and all that other good stuff. You just got to, man, you just got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Just got to keep buying leads. Just got to keep doing the things that it take in order to do deals. You got to keep going. So, but yeah, man. Jay said, I got buyers in Texas too. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we did do some deals out in Texas. Jay, have you done any deals in Texas? But we did a few deals out in Texas last year, man, and it was good. So I'm like, shoot, might need to go on back out there in Texas and do some deals, man. But anyways, Brandon says, I'm here in Atlanta. Shout out to Brandon in Atlanta, man. It's always good to be in the A. Shout out to Brandon in Atlanta, man. You in Atlanta, you in the hot spot. A lot of people been targeting Atlanta, though, which has made it real difficult wholesaling in Atlanta. It's like everybody on the planet wants to target Atlanta for some reason. So James says, no, I was just saying in case I need copy and paste what you're doing. Hey, well, Jay, be ready to do some stuff, don't you? Hey, I'm going to Texarkana, Texas, Jay. So go ahead and subscribe to that county and bid the highest bid. Man. But I was just playing, Jay. Don't do that, man. But yeah, in Atlanta, man, it's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? I just sold a flip near Six Flags, and it was good, man. It was a good deal. Everything went through smooth, but man, it's tough to do deals in Atlanta, But I do have a deal in Lawrenceville that was supposed to be closing at the beginning of October. I just closed another deal on the east side. So, I mean, we still do deals around here, but it's not easy, right? You really got to go hard. You really can't be messing around because there's a lot of people that's looking to do deals in Atlanta. And if you just, you just messing around, peddling around, then it's going to be hard for you to get a deal. Jay says, I for sure was about to do it. Why you tricking me like that? Man, you wildin', Jay, man. Jay just wildin'. But yeah, man. I think when you think about these cities, you really need to look at the city of Atlanta and really don't go into Atlanta. You need to look outside of Atlanta, right? You need to look 30 minutes, 45 minutes outside city because those places, one, is less competitive. right? Two, I mean, they're still growing. Like as the city grow, those places are growing. So there's constantly people buying, constantly people selling in those cities still. You know what I'm saying? So Brandon, I would advise you to go outside of Atlanta 30, 45 minutes. Stay outside of the perimeter for sure, right? Um, and then just go out to those places that's outside the city, those counties that's a little bit less populated, got a little less competition, and you're able to, you know, have a bigger impact, right? Yeah, able to have a bigger impact if you go outside the city, right? Um, but yeah, man. So I think the biggest thing with getting started in real estate and quitting in 9 to 5 is understanding I've done eight. What? I've done eight around Atlanta. Oh, okay. There you go, man. You on a roll. You know what I'm saying? You on a roll. You know. So what's your goal, Brandon? Like, what's the next thing that you want to do? In this wholesale real estate game, what's your next thing that you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Are you looking to be more consistent, or are you already consistent at what you're doing? How many deals you doing a year? How many deals you doing a month? Do you have like goals of what you want to do? Or are you already just super crushing it and you're looking to take what you got going on and build on, do some stuff with it that's outside of wholesale real estate? Maybe you want to get into flipping. Maybe you want to get into commercial spaces. Maybe you want to get into, lending. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do a lot of stuff. So what do you think you want to do, Brandon, since you've done 8 deals around Atlanta? What do you want to do? Um, so, and he done 8 deals around Atlanta total ever, or you done 8 deals around Atlanta this year, or 8 deals around Atlanta this month, or maybe 8 deals around Atlanta in the last few weeks. You never know, man. You never know. So, but yeah, man, I think anytime you're in a metro city, you want to go outside of Atlanta. I mean, outside of that metro and hit those places. Not saying that you can't do business inside, right? It's just, I know, you know, it's still a lot of stuff to eat outside of the metro areas, or at least outside of the city limits, right? But anyways, man, shoot, I was just about to go into how do you quit? How do you quit your 9 to 5? Well, you need to make a lot of money. The way I thought about it was I need to make enough money to pay myself my 9 to 5 salary for about 2 years. And then, I had that just sitting around, in a way I could pay myself my 9 to 5 salary for 2 years. So if I needed, I'm done paying myself. If I ain't got, money, then I gotta go back to work. But but man, it was crazy because when I quit my job, right? I quit my job, and then because I was selling to mainly hedge funds. I was selling to a lot of hedge funds, selling to a lot of hedge funds. Hedge funds are these large companies buying up all these houses and stuff like that. And I was selling a lot to them. I quit my job, and that summer, the hedge funds backed out of every deal that they had, right? Backed out of everything, saying that they're gonna stop buying immediately. You can have the earnest money, we ain't buying no more. And dang, man, I was like, oh shoot, I just quit my job. You know what I'm saying? But like, dude, I was like, oh shoot. And then I still was having people reach out to me because they knew I was in real estate and that people want to sell the house. So I was like, I can't get it to the hedge funds no more. My only option is to send it to regular flippers. Well, when I was selling regular flippers, it was like there's not enough meat on the bone, da 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 da, because everybody was getting tight back then. So what I did was I'm looking like, hold on, but if I flip this, we talking about making 30. You know what I'm saying? So I got with one of my flipper friends. It was just like, hey, can you help me flip this property? And we'll split it. they was like, yeah, I help you. So we went in, we flipped the property together, and he showed me how to do it. Helped got me in contact with a contractor. Um, Helped me find, a lender that was gonna lend me money on this flip. And after that, man, after they showed me the ropes on that first flip, I was like, okay, I can do this again, and I could do it again, and I could do it again, and I could do it again. So that's when I really started, you know, doing more flips or doing flips just in general. That's when I started doing flips, and flipping really helped me. You know what I'm saying? Flipping really helped me, even though it wasn't like wholesaling where it's like, hey, we're gonna close in 2 weeks. um, it still helped me because it was like big check after big check after big check. You know what I'm saying? A minimum 30K check. If you go, I was getting 50K checks, 70K checks. You know what I'm saying? So the flipping can be volatile. Like, it can really put you up. So the entire says, put me in the game, coach. Say, check it in. What's up, say? Uh, Brandon says, excuse me, 8 around Atlanta looking to grow. Yeah, no doubt, man. Looking to grow. What do you think you're going to do to grow? I'm pretty sure I'm thinking that you probably need more leads. Where are you getting your leads from now? How are you getting your leads? What are you doing to grow? Like, what are you doing to get more leads? I know, like, when I'm looking to grow, one thing that I do is I'm going to reach out to some people that I know that's on another level, that's doing more than me, that they on another level. So that's what I do when I want to grow. I reach out to them and be like, hey, I'm here. I want to get here. Um, what do you think? How are you doing it? Um, how are you seeing people do it? Because, like, the people that I know that's doing really well surround themselves with just a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Even though they might not be best friends and nothing like that, but they join groups, they join mentorship groups, they join Facebook groups, they join all this different stuff, and they in there and they meeting people. You know what I'm saying? They getting to know people. They figuring out what's going on, how people really doing this stuff, and keeping their ear to the streets, man, to understand how this stuff being done. Brandon says, I also want to get into flipping. That's what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? Flipping is good. Flipping is good. You just gotta, man, this market is tough, man. You know what I'm saying? The interest rate goes up. It's hard for people to afford properties. Um, you really gotta be conservative. You really gotta be conservative. You really will lose if you don't you're really gonna lose, man, if you don't do your numbers up front and aim low. Be conservative, right? Don't be trying to stretch it. Don't be saying, if I did this, if you adding up all them ifs, gonna be adding up a bunch of losses. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you can't be sitting here saying if this happened, if that happened, if this happened, if that happened. Dude, you be in trouble, man. I'm trying to tell you right now, you will be in trouble if you sit there and start a flip based off a bunch of ifs, right? You need to go based off what is actually happening, right? Properties are selling for this right here. And they look like this right here. So if I can get it to look like this, then I can get it to sell like this, more than likely. And I always come down, what I think, because I'm gonna be even more conservative, right? That's what you want to do, man. Be conservative with your numbers. And be conservative with your numbers, you'll get to your payday and you'll be happy, right? If you're conservative with your numbers, you'll get to the payday and you'll be happy. That's on your flips, that's on your flips. Even on wholesales, shoot, I even be conservative on wholesales. Anything while I'm putting numbers out there, man, I want to be conservative. I want to take a conservative approach. And man, make sure I ain't doing nothing that's gonna get me underwater. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. That's kind of how I do it. But yeah, man, getting into flipping really saved me because there wasn't a lot of wholesale deals out there, but there's still properties to flip. Um, so I started flipping, and I flipped my way out of that hole, out of the, the rough patch in real estate that people talking about, man. When the hedge fund jumped down, a lot of people started losing really bad. A lot of people got kicked out of real estate when those interest rates went up, man. A lot of people lost. Um, but luckily, I was able to start flipping. That really helped me out a lot. And then my trucking company helped me out a lot because, I own two big 18 wheelers and they roll in every single day. So that was a big help as well. So man, it's just been crazy, man. And it all started from learning first, right? Learning first, and then put myself around people who's actually doing deals. That was a big thing too. I started putting myself around people that was doing deals, joining real estate groups, joining all this stuff. Put myself around people that was doing deals, and then the other thing is just taking action. Like I saw this person on here. I knew they were doing deals. They said go do this, 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 and I just went and did it. You know what I'm saying? That simple, and that really helped. So Rich says Kenneth says he needs to close before October the 1st, so he doesn't have to pay the mortgage on the HELOC. Can we make that happen? If he want to take $5,000 off the purchase price, 5 more grand. Matter of fact, and dude, by that time they're gonna be done got all the payoffs and everything. He ain't on to worry about making no payment. You know what I'm saying? Once the attorney's office they're gonna be the ran title. By then they gonna have a payoff good until we close. You know what I'm saying? That means the property is gonna get completely paid off with the amount that's already set at the attorney's office. So there's no need for him to make a payment. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for him to make a payment. If he want to, then they're gonna kick him back money, whatever. But there's no need because the title company is already gonna be in hand a payoff that he owes that's good through the closing date. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so he doesn't have to pay. No, we closing now for so whatever reason we don't close, and it's past October the 1st, then he does have to pay. You know what I'm saying? But with us closing on October the 4th, it's like no, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be then got the payoff by then. Um, and if he make a payment after that, that's gonna change the amount they need to be paid off. So, and they gonna send in that payoff money, the entire amount. So let's just say that the payoff is $100,000. You see what I'm saying? That paid off the whole thing. So that's what they're gonna put on the document. They're gonna send that in. Now, if Kenny has already sent them $1,000 to cover the payment, then now they got $101,000 when they only supposed to have $100,000. And then it probably ain't no telling. They may end up keeping his $1,000. Or they may end up working it out where they end up seeing, oh, you sent us too much money, let me send it back. But I've had a situation where people took too much of my money and it took them years to figure it out to send it back. So yeah, man, I wouldn't tell him to worry about sending that in. As long as we close on the 4th, we good. You know what I'm saying? As long as we close on the 4th. Tell them to get them daggone tenants out of there. I saw your message too, Rich, but tell them to get his darn tenants out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, long as we get that stuff fixed, we ought to be moved forward toward the closing. We should be good. Let me actually look up how much longer they got before they can't do anything about it. Let's see. Counter offer. I'll try to look at is it the appraisal contingency or let me see. Let me see. Hmm. Due diligence is 7 days. When did we sign this? Due diligence is 7 days. Counter offer. So they due diligence is up tomorrow, seem like. Right. So due diligence up tomorrow, they close on that day. Let's see what the appraisal is done. The appraisal, I already know that's gonna be good. We ain't even gotta worry about that. Dimensions, objects. Uh, I think that's about it, man. Yeah, I think as long as we can get these repairs knocked out, I think we're good to go. You know, as long as we get the repairs knocked out, I think we'll be good to go. Reggie, shout out to Reggie, man, on IG. Shout out to Reggie for coming through. Um, Rich, got straight rich. But shoot, man, I'm tired to be honest with y'all, man. I'm about to get off this thing. Been on here for over 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm tired tonight. I need to get into bed early. Man, yeah, I gotta get into bed early, get up early, get these kids ready, get them going. It's been a long day, but we're gonna wake up tomorrow and put that work in. Back in the office, you know what I'm saying? So, um, and and the office link gonna be the same, man. We got the same office link, so should be the same. Rich says I told him we had to get the repairs done and the renters out. Boom, repair. We got to get the renters out first, then the repairs. You know, and we will be good to go. That is right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking these repairs gonna end up costing though, man. I think the repairs probably maybe like 2 grand to do, no more than 2 grand to do the repairs, but it's probably gonna be about 2 grand. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, probably be like 2 grand. So it's gonna cut us down, man. Gonna cut us down a little bit. Gonna cut us a little bit. But yeah, man, a little 2 grand hit. Um, but let's see what it's gonna end up being. Cool. Okay. Let's see what it's gonna end up being. A little 2K hit. So they buying it for 375. We got to pay the real estate agent 4.5 for both, and they want a 10K reduction. So 375 minus 10. Minus 330 is what he's talking about. 18 minus 2, it's gonna be 16. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be 16, and then probably about 16, 15, 16, somewhere around there. We're gonna be good. Um, but yeah, man. But dude, I'm finna get out of this thing, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Shout out to Rich, shout out to Tanya, shout out to Jaden, shout out to Brandon, man, in Atlanta. Shout out to everybody who came through, man. Appreciate y'all. Desiree, Reggie, Tone Low, DJ. Shout out to man. Shout out to New England Capital. Shout out to everybody who came through. What's up? Wexicano. Shout out to Wexicano, man. But shoot, I'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate everybody who came through. Peace out.